And told us about your involvement in the camp.
Yes.
What was your contribution?
NSGA was definitely involved in the Camp Glow process. From the planning. We were invited to the Peace Corps office, and we were involved in the planning, the lesson plans, planning for logistics, and we contributed as Gambians who help in the facilitation because we have the lesson contents, and we have the experience in working with young people on health education programs, and that was why Peace Corps had to definitely rely on us as Gambian partners. We did our best because we tried to also look at the lesson plans, the lesson content, and at least tailor-made the messages to Gambian context. So we add the Gambian flavor to it, to contextualize it, to suit our Gambian culture, our Gambian tradition, and of course our Gambian religion. And I think that has definitely helped a lot in making the Camp Glow a success.
Okay, Nova Scotia, Gambia, do you have any involvement like association with the women of the Gambia, especially on International Women's Day? Do you have anything coming up on this day?
Obviously, NSGA work as partners with the Network on Gender-Based Violence, it's NGBV. And we are, in fact, board members. And we also work together with the NGBV and the Women's Bureau and other women organizations, because most of our work goes into health promotion, and definitely we also work in projects that relate to women empowerment. So basically we join partners to celebrate the day, and we also contribute our quota to also bring women's health as a priority.
Okay. So now tell me, Stephanie, what would you miss most about the Gambia?
The people, of course. The people,
Well, everybody says this.
Yeah.
I believe it now.
I mean, to be so welcomed in this country is really amazing. You know, like anytime you walk by a food bowl, come and eat. Anytime you meet anyone on the street, they greet you. And it's very different in America, and just the people here are so kind and loving, and I'm going to miss them a lot.
So you're leaving this week?
Yeah, Sunday.
Oh, which state?
I'm from Michigan.
Oh, you're from Michigan?
Yeah.
I used to live in Troy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 14 Mile and Jonah.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, not too far from Detroit.
Wow, that's good. We would now take a break, or before that, let me ask Abdurrahman one more time. Abdurrahman Kante, is the NSGA planning to organize anything similar independently, or now focusing on partnering with the US Peace Corps? Are you going to be working with only Peace Corps, or you're trying to do something independently?
No, we will continue to work with Peace Corps, and especially if they want to continue with the Camp Glow initiative, we are definitely open to help or assist them in any way, as we used to do. And secondly, we will also be holding a regional drama competition very soon. That will be probably on Saturday. These are activities that also help bring young people together to show talents. So that drama competition will even be at the Ebonjan Theatre Hall.
Yes, I heard
exactly. That will be.
When is this starting? This Saturday?
Yes, this Saturday from 3 o'clock. And all the students are welcomed, even the general public is welcome. So we continue, NSGA continue to hold such programs for young people. And from here, we'll be going by the 23rd, we'll be in Basse, and we'll hold a similar regional drama competition involving schools in that region also. So we will continue to work with the Peace Corps on the Camp Glow initiative, and our doors are also open to any other development agencies that are willing to work with us, with the young people. We have the expertise in that, we have the experience.
Do you know?
We're going to try to hold it again next year in January.
But you won't be here.
I won't, but we have, you know, a lot of other Peace Corps volunteers ready to do the work. So.
Do you want to take a sip of Fanta?
Yeah, thank you.
You want something?
Oh, yes, I will surely. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Fatou.
Well, before we go to the break, I would like to say, in observance of International Women's Day, Sona of KGI said I should announce to all her customers that she's having a big sabar at the KGI shopping center. That's where they sell clothes and everything. This is a way of her saying thank you very much to her customers, because they've been very, very, very patronizing, and she wants to organize this sabar. Mbokk yi ñoo seetaan Sona mi nekk KGI mu ne ñu wax leen ne suba comme International Women's Day la léegi samedi bu neexee yàlla moom dafa def sabar bu mag si bunti bitikam bi di KGI pour wax customer mi thank you parce que jàppale ngeen saa yu bagage ñëwee ngeen daw jënda kon moom tam foog mu defal leen sabar di ngeen lekka te di ngeen naan. Time now to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hello, Diwa here. Now on the 8th of March of every year, women's achievements throughout history and across nations are being celebrated. It's the International Women's Day. Various women, including political, community, and leading educators, as well as business leaders, inventors, entrepreneurs, and television personalities are usually invited to speak at various events on the day. Such events may include seminars, conferences, luncheons, dinners, or breakfasts. The messages given at these events often focus on various themes such as innovation, the portrayal of women in the media, or the importance of education and career opportunities. However, the United Nations theme for this year's International Women's Day is "A Promise is a Promise. Time for action to end violence against women." The brutalities against women worldwide, despite the countless efforts by civil society groups, continue to multiply. Many more women are suffering, with some even losing their lives. Violence against women is real, and that is why we continue to hear about incidents of domestic brutalities, sometimes in the quiet by the hands of men. It really hurts to go through newspapers or going online and spotting front page headlines such as "Farmer murders wife" or "Man chops off wife's head." It is extremely difficult to appreciate why a man should ever want to attack a woman, more so a wife he lives with under the same roof, and inflict harm, sometimes even to the point of decapitation. It's pretty sad, isn't it? But then again, research has shown that many who abuse women are not restricted to any one class or group of men. They come from all backgrounds: the rich, the poor, the educated, the non-educated, rural as well as urban dwellers. There is no exception. In the same way, victims of violence come from all backgrounds. While those in the lower classes may go and report their abuse, women in the upper or working classes prefer to suffer on their own, as the exposure of their pain-filled lives will be to their disadvantage. I strongly believe that absolutely no form of violence against any woman should be ignored or not reported. Now, apart from these domestic acts, there are also types of violence against women which happen in or outside home, including rape and sexual harassment. Women who get assaulted receive serious and sometimes permanent damages to their bodies. Their egos get bruised, and sometimes they get emotionally and mentally disturbed. No human being deserves such torture. Cases of constant abuse can never be a sign of love for a woman. Now, can we begin to act on this everywhere in the world where cases of violence against women are most frequent, and just stop it? The time to act to curb domestic violence against all women is now. There you have it for this week's segment of Diwa's Take Home the Fatu Show. Till I come your way next week, inshallah, it's a goodbye from me.
And at least you're very nice to me. You didn't do what Teneng did to me. She got me all stuck up on air. But next time she'll let me know the questions in advance. We've just talked about that now. Welcome, gentlemen, and welcome again.
Thank you.
The Fiscal Director. We're talking about the International Women's Day, which will be tomorrow, and the theme this year is Time for Action, and it is to end violence against women. What's your take on that?
My take on violence against women is that it's something that